Good blessed Monday morning, August the 17th, 2026. The time being 7:46 a.m. I greet all human beings all around the world with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. It doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor your religious beliefs may be. Doesn't matter whether you the richest to the poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter whether you proclaim toughest to the proclaim weakest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter if you're my family, friends, nor my proclaimed enemies. It doesn't matter whether you like me or anything that I say, do, nor produce. Always remember you have a First Amendment to the United States Constitution. A freedom of press, a freedom of speech, a freedom to protest, a freedom to gather, and a freedom to associate, long as you do it all in a peaceful and non-violent manner. Now, if you're on probation or parole, you probably want to check with your probation or your parole officer to make sure you're not violating any rules or regulations. If you're a felon, you want to probably check with your local law enforcement officials to make sure that you're not violating any local rules or regulations when it comes to felons doing any of the above mentioned. Today, I just want to let you all know I haven't been on here in a while. I've been sitting back dealing with two particular court cases right now. And once I'm done with those, then I'm going to be going to small claims, a civil and criminal court against a business in the Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County area. But I've been going to the court, criminal court, for the individual that attacked me on my property when he was trespassing and sprayed me with mace or pepper spray. He got 5 years probation, and it wasn't even 30 days when he was violating that continuously. But all I was doing is documenting it. But now he's since been locked up. He have one case in front of the higher court, felony court, for violation of probation. And he has a misdemeanor, which the prosecuting attorney is asking for jail time. I believe it takes up to 1 year, but the violation of probation is a 7-year penitentiary backup. But the violation, the misdemeanor is for violating a protection order. But now I want to talk to y'all about a individual by the name of Ronald Hinkle. Not Ronald, but Robert Hinkle. Let me get it together, because last time when I said Hinckley, a female friend of him said, all right now, a female friend of his said that I don't even know how to pronounce his name, but I know on the court paperwork what to put on there. You see what I'm saying? I know what it is, you know, but I'm going to show you and tell you why I'm taking him to court. You know, I gave him multiple chances. On January the 30th, 2024, over 2 years ago, I took my Chevy Suburban down there to his shop before he moved. I'm going to show you where where he moved from to where he at now, getting closer to Charleston, Missouri. But I took it down there January the 30th, 2024. Because a former Charleston, Missouri police officer told me he was good in rebuilding transmissions. And when I took it down there, he told me that Robert told me it'll take about 2 or 3 days and he'll be done with it. I gave him the money for it. Then I gave him, I think, an extra $400 because he claimed I had an oil leak, but I know I didn't have nothing leaking in my driveway. But I went on and gave it to him. But after a few months, nothing done. He works on the boat, I guess, on the river. And every time I come down, he's on the river or some guy that's on meth is working on my thing. Now he done incorporated himself with a black businessman. Robert Hinkle is white, and I ain't got nothing against white or black. You know, I just got something against people that misuse people. I don't care what color they is. I don't care if it's a judge. I don't care if it's Donald Trump. Wrong is wrong and right is right. But he got a black individual that's own properties that nobody stays in most of the time. If you come down Vine Street, you'll see why in a couple of them. Can't even get him to cut the grass. But anyway, he incorporated with him, and I guess they just gangsting people's cars. But I want to show you, some people say, well, why did you continue to bring other business to him? I'm going to tell you why. Anybody know me, I believe in giving a person a chance. He told me with my Suburban, man, I didn't know. I trusted the one guy. Everybody just about work for him. If they not drug dealers, they either individuals that been shooting up our community, and all you got to do is look in the federal custody of some of the individuals from Charleston that been locked up or locked up now. All of them associated down there. Some of them still down there. But he ended up telling me that the guy, he didn't know the guy had messed up and took something off, because I took it to Graham in Sykes in Missouri, and they showed me what he done did about $5,000 worth of damage to my vehicle, harness wires and everything else. And he said he didn't look like he touched the transmission. I got the paperwork. But he kept telling me that everything is on him. It needs to be on him because I paid him straight up. And I kept trusting him, man. I even, he had my Jeep down there for about 6 months, telling me he gonna get a specialist. If you can't fix it, then just say you can't fix it. Then he had the black businessman and 2 white guys that worked for him to try to stop me from taking my Jeep from down there. The sheriff had already told him I can get my Jeep. He holding it illegally. He doing other people's stuff like that too, done messed up people's vehicles. But I just want to show y'all, because I'm finna take him to court afterwards. You see what I'm saying? And the reason, like I said, that I kept on sending business down there is because he kept telling me, I'm gonna make sure it's all right. I'm gonna pay for everything. But I want to show y'all some of the things that he misdiagnosed. Now, one thing he did fix is, and I'm going to show you, and that's my daughter's 2018 Chevy Malibu. He fixed the shock in the back. Now, he fixed the shock in the back. The dealer was paying for it because I had bought it already, and the dealer told me if I can get somebody to fix it, he'll pay for it. And I gave Robert the business while he still had my vehicle down there. And the shock, I think, costed about $78 online. And Robert charged the man, because the man was gonna give Robert business, but after he seen the price, he paid him. But he said, Raymond, I don't need his business. You see what I'm saying? I could have took it to the dealer and got it cheaper than that. But Robert charged him, billed this man $587 just putting one shock on. Let's go over here to let's go in the order. Let's go down here to my Chevy Suburban that been sitting. I had to go tow it from down, get it towed from down there a few times. Now, all he's supposed to have been doing was rebuilding the transmission. Look at this. My fuse box is gone. This harness wire here don't even belong in my vehicle. This don't even belong. My vehicle is a 2-wheel drive. If you can see, the motor is going down as if they was trying to steal my motor. You see, this is where the battery went. You see all type of loose wires. You see what I'm saying? You see all type of, this vehicle was running when I took it down there. I drove it down there. The only thing was wrong with it, it didn't go no more than about 55 miles an hour, but it drove good, didn't have no leaks at all, none whatsoever. And he had it down there from January to about May of 2024. He kept giving me excuses. I drove it back down here. Then I had it towed over the sites in the gram. They gave me paperwork showing what he did wrong. It wasn't like this here at first, but it's been like this here almost a good 2 years now. You see what I'm saying? It wouldn't, after a while, after I took it from Graham, he told me to let's do this like men, let me get it back. Him and one of his meth addict individuals, because I was in Joliet, Illinois on February the 2nd, 2024, going to my oldest granddaughter's wedding, and he called and asked me to let him give him another chance, and they came and drove it down there now. But this thing haven't started in the last couple of years. I'm talking about before he even took this here off. He had him and his son. He told me don't talk concerned about his son, but I done seen your son working on this damn thing. You see what I'm saying? And he's not a mechanic. I done seen you have other individuals down. It's about every mechanic either gone to jail, the penitentiary, or quit. Now this is my Suburban. It's paid for it. He told me he wasn't gonna give me my money back. Then he ended up telling me when he sold this pickup truck of his, he was gonna give me some of my money back, but he was still gonna fix my thing. You see when I'm sick, fix my my Suburban. This where him and his son and some of his meth heads got some of my stuff. And his stuff all the way in the back too. This is what my Suburban been looking like all these years. I've been giving him the chance, and I told him, I've been, all I'm asking you is just to fix my vehicle. Now, let's go here. Now let me go to my Crown Vic. Now he told me my Crown Vic, when he was checking the air condition, he said your compressor is gone now. I haven't got another compressor. One of my neighbors that's a mechanic, him and his 14-year-old son put Freon in it, put some oil in it. It's been running ever since. That's been almost a couple of years. Now, he told me the same thing about this Cadillac here. He said, oh, the compressor's gone. Same white individual and his 14-year-old son, or some Freon, air conditioning been kicking ever since. Took this Jeep down there one time before it was down there for 8 months. I noticed one of these, y'all see these lugs? Normally it's just a lug, but these on this Jeep here, when you take this off, the whole thing come out. It's not just the lug. It's the bolt that go in it too. One of these was missing. I didn't even look in the hole, but he told me, he said, I'm gonna have to drill it out because it's broke in. This is broke off, he claimed. This broke off, and the other part is broke in, so he's gonna have to drill it out. I took it over to Bates. Bates looked. He said, look in that hole, because I never looked in there. He said, go to the dealer and tell him you want one of these. Bates, I said, you need to jack it up. He said, no. Zzz, zzz, zzz. It's in there. I trusted him with my Jeep. I kept on trusting him. Yeah, I kept taking it down there because I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. He works on the boat. You see what I'm saying? Trying to keep his son out of trouble. You see what I'm saying? Got all these people working that, and then when I noticed, after a while, the police that used to work for Charleston stopped working for him because he seen the drug dealers that incorporated with him, doing business with him now. But this was down there for about 8 months. If you don't know how to fix it, he told me it was the transfer case actuator, which it wasn't. When I towed it back down, same white mechanic, got up under there. One thing we found out is he burnt my start out. Then I took it over to Riggs. Riggs took the belt off, the serpentine belt off, and he got it started and seen he done messed the motor up. One of my neighbors put a motor in, the other one put a starter in. You see what I'm saying? Then I had to take it to the dealer to get a PTU unit in. Not a transfer case actuator, but a PTU unit. Now, if you don't know, you got all that machinery and you don't know what you're doing, just say you don't know what you're doing. But it's up and running. You see what I'm saying? It's up and running, not because of him. But see, I ain't gonna take him to court on my Jeep. But I'm gonna take him to court because parts is missing off of my Suburban. You see what I'm saying? Parts is missing off of my Suburban. And what nothing missing off of here. Not a thing. Anybody know with this Suburban, the police, sheriff department, some of the state men that I know, all of them know this Suburban was running real good. But I trusted him. You see what I'm saying? Just because I brought other business down, you follow what I'm saying? But the ones that, a female friend of mine, Jeep, been down there since February or March. Told her the same thing. I got somebody that's gonna fix it. Can't even, it's just been sitting. The only ones who get their vehicles fixed down there lately is drug dealers and some of the guys that do the shootings. Some of the individuals do the shootings here. Now I'm gonna show you where his shop used to be. He still got a person van down there that he had working on at the first shop. It's still down there. If it's still down there today, then I'm gonna show you where he moved at. You'll see 18 wheelers down there. You see what I'm saying? Because he incorporated with some of these black businessmen that claim that they don't sell drugs no more. But all you got to do is look at the houses that they rent out and see how many people living in it. The family even move out of them. This is Southeast Correctional Center. This is the penitentiary here in Charles, Missouri, Mississippi County. This is on Highway 105. I'm going down to where Robert Hinkle's had his shop at when he had my vehicle last time, and it's right here. I'm gonna pull over here where it's safe, put on my hazard lights, and show y'all this that van there. That van been there for a while since he moved. This way he had cars lined up somewhere everywhere. You know, this is on Highway 105, right down from the prison, right next to where the church at? Right next to the church here. On Highway 105. I believe it's the Elm Street Baptist Church. Now I'm gonna turn around and show you where he moved at, and he incorporated with some criminals merged with him. And now we're going north on Highway 105 from where he used to have his shop at. He moved closer into Charles, Missouri. I don't think they want him in EP. You know, if I didn't tell y'all the name of his shop, I don't know if he changed the name or not, but when I go file the paperwork, I'll know. It's Stay Tuned Performance and Repair. That's where him and his workers may be if they don't be in the Fed joint. That's the maximum security correctional center here in Charles, Missouri, Mississippi County. Ain't no crushing anybody that work with him or associate with him more than likely is criminals. I know they know he's a criminal. But we finna go down here and that's the dialysis center. So you won't be able to, I mean, you'll be able to find the old one. And like I said, the other one that he moved in, it's owned by the people from Reef's Boomland. You know, this place here, one of the, you know, millionaires or billionaires that own just about all the property around, own the property where McDonald's is at, own all this here. But we finna go over the bridge here to show you where he at now. Like I said, his name is Robert Hinkle, and I think it's spelled Hinkel. Robert, the common spelling. This is where he at right here. You'll see the tobacco outlet. You'll see Pizza Hut. You'll see a closed up mall. The people that rent to them, they bought out this old building here where we used to have our supermarket. But this, if you take a look at it, this is should have told you they got 18 wheelers and everything down here, you know what I mean? Let me see if my friend's Jeep is still down here or not. We'll see. Jeep been down there for the longest. We're gonna take a look and see. I had to get the sheriff department to have his thug friends, one black guy, and look like I don't know if the Jeep is gone or not, but I'm gonna see if I can see it from here. Let's see if I can see the Jeep. The Jeep, no, the Jeep is still there, I believe. Let me get out of my vehicle right quick. Let me pull over here for 1 minute, y'all, and put on my emergency flashes and get out and see if my friend Jeep's still over there. Been there since, I believe, February. Supposed to been getting it fixed, but ain't got it fixed. Let's see if I can see it. That might be it. That might be it right there. To the right of the, if that ain't it, it's gone. To the right of that white car, that might be it. But this way I had to come get mine and take it from down here. He had his thug business partner pull up in his blue excursion with two white guys, told me that I couldn't take it. But the 2 or 3 white guys that I with, we plugged our thing, hooked it up and took it up out of there. But you know, I'd warned a few people, but they still take their vehicles down there. But you know, some of the other people who vehicles had been messed up, you know what I mean? I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna lead the way on this here suit. I'm gonna try to put criminal, silver, you see what I'm saying, and take them to small claims court. Can't get but $5,000 small claim, but you can get a criminal conviction for them criminal actions. When you take parts that don't belong to you and take it off of somebody else's vehicle and try to put something else on there, that's criminal activity. It won't be hard to find this place. All you got to do is look for the old Plaza Tire, which is in about the 1200 block south of Highway 105 or Main Street, and it'll be south of Plaza Tire. It'll be north of the highway right up here, or north of the Focus Bank. It'll be north of the License Bureau and Farm Bureau Insurance. It'll be, it'll be north of it. But I just want to show y'all where he at. You know what I mean? Last time I made a video, a female friend of his made a statement, but I was real respectful to her. You see what I'm saying? She said, well, you know, if he that bad, why would you study bringing them customers? Because he kept telling me that the people that he had working for, he didn't think, he found out that they wasn't doing the right thing, but he knew that anyway because they meth heads. Then you merge, drug dealers merge in with you, people that own houses that don't even make sure the attendance is all right, so they move out, family and other people. But I'm just gonna leave it at this here. I'm gonna take him to court after I get through with what I need to do. I'm gonna leave y'all with this here. You know, the only way that you can get stuff done is not just by talking about it or being quiet. Had I been quiet, the guy that sprayed me with the pepper spray, when he kept on violating the probation and parole rules and regulations by not coming around me or my house, and then he violating the protection order. If I just would have stayed quiet, wouldn't have nothing happened. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no organizations help me. I thank the police, for the Charleston Police Department that did their job. I thank those that work at the Mississippi County, Charles, Missouri Sheriff Department, those that did their job, not everybody. You see what I'm saying? I thank God for the prosecuting attorney, the victim advocate, the judge. You see what I'm saying? For doing their job. You see, this guy claimed that his probation officer told him he wasn't doing nothing wrong. He claimed that Stephanie Thomas from the Charleston, Missouri, I'm talking about the one that sprayed me, the Charleston, Missouri executive director for the Charleston, Missouri Housing Authority, told him he wasn't doing nothing wrong. He can come on their property. So if she did tell him that, it must have been true, because that's where he'll go when he do his wrong concerning me. He'll go on their property. You see what I'm saying? He was arrested on their property at 401 Wall Housing. That's where he was arrested at. That was within the 400 feet that the judge told him he couldn't be. If the housing authority executive director tell him he ain't doing nothing wrong, she's saying the hell with what the judge said. If the probation officer saying the same thing, apparently I don't think she is, because he locked up. But like I said, after I get through taking care of him, you see what I'm saying, in these courts, because I'm not afraid to die. You see what I'm saying? I know some of y'all afraid to go to court on some of these people. But see, I'd rather take them to court than to put them in the cemetery. I don't want to take nobody's life. I don't want to take nobody's freedom. But when you keep on doing what you're doing to me, just like Robert Hinkle refused to live up to what he supposed to did with my vehicle, and then made it worse than it was. It was running at first. He can't say it wasn't, because I got document proof that it was running. I got document proof that he kept telling me. I kept it. I screenshotted it. I got to go on the boat this time. I'm going to have, if I can't get it, I'm going to have a retired individual from Chevy or GM to fix it, like he told my friend that got the Jeep. He told me the same thing with my Jeep, but his friend never came. I had to take to the Jeep dealer. But I'm going to leave it with this here. I don't care who worked for him, Robert Hinkle, who connected with him, don't like what I'm saying, don't look at what I'm putting up here. You see what I'm saying? He stole from my vehicle. He didn't live up to his contract. He's a thief and a robber. And the people that work with him, it's the same thing. I don't give a damn what kin they is to him. But I'm going to still say, Peace, be still.